Hi, my name is Mark, and in today's video I'll be demonstrating a procedure for installing and configuring Oracle VM VirtualBox. In this video we'll be downloading the Oracle VM VirtualBox program from the internet and installing it. Alright, having said that, let's get started. The first procedure we'll have to do would be to open an internet browser. In this case I'll be using Internet Explorer. We'll be visiting www.virtualbox.org/wiki/downloads. Alright, once this page opens, Windows users will need to click the x86/AMD64 link located next to VirtualBox for Windows hosts. To download, an option will pop up on the bottom of the screen. At this point we can click the Run button. I should pause this video for a moment while the program downloads and resume it when it's completed. The download has now completed and the Oracle VM VirtualBox setup screen has now appeared. At this screen, we shall commence the installation of the program. The first procedure will be clicking the Next button. At this stage, we are at the custom setup screen. We can leave all the settings as the default and click the Next button. For this option, we can uncheck the option to create a shortcut on the desktop if we desire, and also to uncheck the create a shortcut in the quick launch bar. Click the Next button. A warning message now appears indicating that the Oracle VM VirtualBox networking feature will reset our network connection and temporarily disconnect you from the network. Click Yes to proceed with the installation. At the Ready to Install screen, you can click the Install button. The installation now commences. I shall pause the screen and resume it at the end of the installation. During the installation, a user account control window may appear, giving you a warning message. You can simply click the Yes button and proceed with the installation. Okay. The installation of the Oracle VM VirtualBox setup has completed. We can now click the Finish button to launch the program. It's launched and we can now proceed with configuring the Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager. First step would be to click the New button. At this stage we can include the version of Microsoft Windows that we wish to install by clicking the drop-down menu next to Version and selecting the operating system that we wish to install. In this installation I'll be installing Windows XP first, so I'll select Windows XP, and next to name we'll input the name of the operating system that we wish to install. In this case I'll be using the same title as given in the version. I've included Windows XP as the name, and I shall now click the Next button. You can click Next to use the default memory size. At this stage we'll create a virtual hard drive now, so you can select that option and click the Create button. You can use the default hard drive file type of VDI or VirtualBox disk image by clicking the Next button. You can choose dynamically allocated storage and by clicking the Next button. You can use the default file location and size and click the Create button. Okay, XP option has been referenced, and we shall now do some additional configurations by right-clicking on the Windows XP option, choosing Settings, and now click the System option on the left pane. We shall now Reconfigure the boot order options by unchecking the floppy drive option and moving the other two options up one space. You can now click on the network option on the left pane. We shall now expand the advanced option by clicking the right arrow next to the word advanced. For Windows XP installations, we can use the PCNet-FAST3 adapter type. The attached to, we shall change it from NAT to host only adapter, and we shall change the promiscuous mode from deny to allow all. Once this is done, we can click the OK button to save the settings. Our Windows XP has been configured. We shall now proceed to configure the other operating systems. Click the New button. Use the drop-down menu next to Version. Scroll down to Windows Vista and select it. Under Name, you can type in Windows Vista exactly as it is written in the version text box. Click the Next button. Use the default memory size. We shall create a virtual hard drive now. Click the Create button. The hard drive file type will be VDI, VirtualBox Disk Image. Click the Next button. We shall use a dynamically allocated storage. Click the Next button. The file location and size, we shall use the default settings. Click the Create button. We shall now right click on the Vista option, select Settings, select the System option on the left pane. We shall now change the boot order by removing the floppy drive option and moving the other two options upwards one space by selecting the CD/DVD-ROM and pressing the up button to carry it up one space, and the same for the hard disk. Select the network option on the left pane. Expand the advanced option. Next to attach to, we shall change it to host only adapter. And the promiscuous mode, we shall change it to allow all. For the adapter type, we can use the Intel Pro /1000 MT desktop adapter type. Click the OK button to save the settings. Our Windows Vista client has been configured. Click the New button. Next to the version type, we shall now install Windows 7. Scroll down, select Windows 7. Next to name, type in the version number as it is written in the version text box. Click the Next button. Use the default memory size by clicking Next. Click Create a virtual hard drive now. Click the Create button. Select the hard drive file type of VDI or VirtualBox Disk Image. Click the Next button. Choose the dynamically allocated storage. Click the Next button. Use the default file location and size. Click the Create button. We shall now configure the Windows 7 option by right-clicking on it, selecting Settings, selecting the System option on the left pane, changing the boot order by removing the floppy drive, selecting the CD-ROM drive, clicking the Up option to move it upwards one space. Same for the hard drive option. Select it, click the up arrow to move upwards one space. Click the network option on the left pane. Expand the advanced option by clicking the arrow next to it. Change the attach to option from NAT to host only adapter, and change the promiscuous mode from deny to allow all. Click the OK button. When the 7 system has been configured, we shall now click the new button. Next to version, click the drop down menu. Select Windows 2008. Under name, type Windows 2008. Click the next button. Use the default memory size by clicking next. You select create a virtual hard drive now. Click the create button. You shall use the VDI hard drive file type. Click the next button. You shall use a dynamically allocated storage. Click the next button. You shall use the default file location and size. Click the create button. You shall now configure the Windows 2008 system by right clicking, selecting settings, select the system option on the left pane, unchecking the floppy drive option, select the CD/DVD-ROM drive option, click the up arrow to move it up one space, select the hard drive option, click the up arrow to move it upwards one space, select the network option on the left pane, expand the advanced option by clicking the right arrow next to the word advanced. Change the adapter type from the Intel Pro/1000 MT desktop to Intel Pro/1000 MT server. Change the attached to type from NAT to host only adapter. Change the promiscuous mode from deny to allow all, and click the OK button to save the settings. We have now finished configuring our virtual machines. At the end of my videos, I like to display a manual outlining the steps shown in the video. That is, for those of us who wish to pause this video and document the steps. I shall now scroll through the document. You can feel free to pause the screen at any time and document the settings. This brings us to the end of our video demonstrating the procedure for installing and configuring Oracle VM VirtualBox. Thank you for watching.